Hello, StarMunchers. Max here, back playing Terra Nil. This episode, we're going to be going to restore Desolate Island. So this is, again, going to be brand new territory for me, so that's exciting. I've mentioned it before, but when I first bought this game, I kind of figured that the gameplay would be far more monotonous, but I'm pleasantly surprised by how much they add each level. Okay. You'll need to begin by cleaning the surrounding oceans and reintroducing plant life. Toxin scrubbers are integral as they cleanse both land and sea. Both greenery and clean ocean contribute towards your goal. Climate manipulation is possible from the outset here. Climate control. From the outset, huh? Ooh, boy. Yep, that's pretty dirty. Okay. Well, for starters, what do we actually have? We have a cloud seeder right off the bat. But I'm assuming that we would want to we would need clean water first, right? Here, let's put some of these down. For starters, it's probably a good place to begin. Okay. Mineralizer crystallizes the salt in the ocean water to create rock. Oh. Reclaim 500 more ocean tiles to unlock. Ooh, 500. Well, let's start with a toxin scrubber as far out this way as we can. And then probably another one right here. Well, I guess we can try and not overlap as much. Trying to find the most strategic places to put all this stuff that would do the most amount of good as per usual. There we go. All right, we're about halfway where we need to be there. Well, we can't put one there, but what we can do is do this. Rotate this. 108, 116. Let's put a water pump right there. It's a good place to start. Because I think rain also is going to help us out doing what we need to do as well. We do this, and then that, and then take care of this area up here. And throw... Oh, is that not available anywhere? I guess it's not close enough to power? Alright, well we can do this at least. Hoping you guys are enjoying these videos, because I'm really enjoying making them, and they're just extremely pleasant to make. So, yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this. So mineralizer is the new thing that we have to work with. Whoops, wrong thing. Here we go. Ooh. Sandbank creates a small island on which buildings can be placed. Oh, okay. I'm just trying to imagine situations where we would want to spread out in different directions. So let me think this through for a second. Because what we would want to do, in theory, is get the humidity up. And we do that with cloud seeders. But we gotta clean the water first in order to do that, I think. At least that's what makes sense to me. Okay, so if we do that, we can then do this, which enables us to put one of these down. Okay, that makes more sense. Alright, so we just gotta throw these mineralizers next to the islands so that way we can get power. And then take care of the water. And then we can put the cloud seeders down, and that will make more sense. Alright, let's put another mineralizer over here. There's probably much, like, cleaner, more pristine ways for this to be done. I'm aware of this. I'm still very new at what I'm doing. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I'm mostly concerned about having fun. So, that's what I'm gonna do. Let me see, where could we do this? Get some power out this way. Let's heal some of this. Feel like we could do a little bit more over this way. There we go. Next step is increasing biodiversity. Restore beaches, mangroves, and tropical rainforests. Whoa, those are all new. You'll also need to use the monorail network to transport coral polyps to the sea. What? What does any of that mean? This is exciting. Wow. There's a lot of work to be done. But I'm cool with that. So we should probably use some of these to increase the humidity. That's a good start. Okay, I'm not even going to worry about that for the moment. Okay, let's do some combustors. I'm trying to remind myself what exactly increases atmospheric temperature. Litarium captures sand to form beaches and dunes. Must be built on a toxin scrubber. Well, I gotta try this out. Ooh, we got a turtle. It's fun. Oh, I see. We need to actually green some of this before that works. Let's see, where else could we throw a beach down? Very nice. Okay, hold on. Let me think this through for a second. Let's rotate this around. And let's put a beach down right here. And let's repeat the process. Let's make a beach down here. Okay, so we're good on the beaches. That's a good start. Let me think real quick. All right, let's start putting some cloud seeders down. 8%, that's good. 13%. It's another good spot. 8%, we'll take that. 16%, we're getting there. 11, and there we go. So now we should start getting some rain, and that's going to clear up a lot of our problems. Ooh, there's flamingos? That's so cool. Okay. All right, I need to focus up here. Okay, what do we got here? Shade cloth pillar. Pillars connected in triangles form shady areas where tropical forests thrive. Must be built on the side of a cliff. Well, I see one spot we could do that. New animal species, sweet. We got some parrots. Okay, on the sides of cliffs. There aren't a lot of... Hold on, let me look at this. Increases the salinity of the surrounding area, allowing mangroves to flourish. I guess let's throw that down. Because it doesn't decrease the amount of beachfront that we have. Okay, we're getting close on that already, that biome. Even closer. All right, hold on. Okay, there's a hydroponium right here. Let's clear some of this area up here. Where does the most good? Flip this around. Okay, I see we unlocked something else, but let me just try and get this. All right, let's just throw a hydroponium down here. And then put a salinator here. All right, so we got two. 2 out of the 4. We're doing well, and it should rain soon. Okay. Trying to remember how else we increase the temperature outside of just putting those things down. But for now... I mean, that doesn't boost it by a whole lot. But I guess every little bit does help. All right, let's grab you, put you there. Put some power out here. Restore some of this. And then grab you. That doesn't really help. Okay. All right, so what do you guys need? Space? How do I fix that? Let me think this through for a second. Let me see if I understand how this works. If I take you, a triangle, where... Okay, so if I do that to here, and then to here... Oh, okay. There's a little bit more space. That's very interesting. Okay, I understand now. So it's not that it has to be self-contained, like, right next to each other, but it only works in triangles. All right, what we really need is some power right here. Or just to heal this area. There we go. I'm hoping we get some rain soon. That would be very helpful. All right, let's try this again. Where are all of our options here? Okay, so there's one. There's two. And three. All right, we're doing well there. There we go. Sweet. All right, coral reef. Burns surrounding vegetation. That's how it actually works. So, too close to another combustor. Okay, we might have shot ourselves in the foot there. So here's what I'm going to do. In order to raise the temperature, what we need to do is reclaim some area here. Flip this around. Then put that down here, this here, and where else could we possibly put it? There. So it's not much, but then we could put a combustor down. It says it's too close to another one. That's the other problem is I've placed too many of these things around already because I was dumb about how I did it because I didn't understand what it was for. That's on me. Here, let's take a look at this. Monorail node. Nodes in range of one another connect to allow the movement of buildings along the monorail network. Move a building from in range of this monorail node. All right. I'm not sure I quite understand what this is, but I'm going to find out. Well, first off, if we use this in range of this first node, we put you here. Are you connected now? Okay, so that's connected. So let's do something similar. Put you down, and then put you, which connects both of those. So we need to bridge this gap here, which should be simple enough, I think. Do something like that. Let's get some power out here. And then throw one of those nodes down. So where can the nodes be placed? In general, what do they need? It just requires rock. Okay. Well, I can make that happen, luckily. Okay. Not close enough. That's all right. Let's try that. See if that gets us close enough. And then one more, because of course we didn't quite make it. There we go. Okay, so... Okay, so we just gotta put in one more monorail. Okay. Let's chuck one up top, I guess, in the other direction, in case we end up needing that. So in range of this first one would probably be like right about there. And then plop you down here. Okay. Oh, we have to... Oh, use the node ability one time to unlock that. Okay. So how do we use that? Oh, right. We can move a building within this. Coral Lab. Grows coral from polyps which can be moved with a monorail into clean ocean. Must be built on an irrigator. Don't mind me just trying to remember what an irrigator is. Because I think I understand, because now we can move buildings around by monorail. That makes sense. Okay, here's what I'm going to do, because it's driving me a little bit nutty. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. Okay, so now everything is too close to another combustor, which is unfortunate. Again, my fault. Because, like, we kind of need to burn up some of this somehow. Okay. So... what can this be placed on? Electricity and rock. Okay. So we got our electricity. And all we got to do now is throw this down here. Only increases by 1? Alright, so the problem is electricity and rock, not really anything else. So... let's try this again. If we make more rock surfaces, I guess. Let's put it right up by the shore. Keep forgetting where everything is. Okay, here we go. Alright, that does a little bit. So we just gotta keep doing that, because I need to raise the temperature more. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I've just been waiting for rain to happen, and it hasn't been. Which, you know, is whatever. That's alright. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put more of these down. I'm gonna regret it later, because I'm gonna have to go get them, obviously. But, for the moment, we need more power out here. I may have jumped the gun a bit on what I was doing, and I needed to actually focus on what was attainable in front of me at first. So now if I do this, 4 degrees, still seems like we're pretty far from where I want us to be. But every little bit helps. Let's see. Where else could we throw down some of this? Let's restore some of this over here. And grab you. Thunderstorms, there we go. That's what we needed. All right, we can kick this up a little bit more, I feel like. So let's go grab more of this. Any veteran players of this game watching, you're probably tearing your hair out. That's normal for this channel. And you know what? I can live with it. That's going to help me a lot. Like a lot. That is what I needed. Because now, this is actually going to raise the percentage quite a bit. All right, we're getting there. We need a bit more, but that's all right. Here, let's throw you down here. Grab you. All right, if we do that one more time, I think we should be good to go. Maybe right about there. We still 1% away? I think we might just be 1% away. Right about there. And... oh, nope, I guess not. Might not want us putting one down there. Hold on. Right here, maybe? There we go. Perfect. All right. That feels better. Okay. Now let's look into this coral thing. All right, so we need to put that here. I just missed what that hint was. I'm sure it was important. Grows coral from polyps which can be moved with a monorail into clean ocean. Must be built on an irrigator. All right. Let me test this. Oh, here we go. So it'll just ship it right to it. That's nice. I like that a lot. I don't actually have to, like, move it bit by bit. Oh, that's so cool. That is so cool. All right, let's try this. Let's do that. New animal species. We got some shark. We should definitely be able to get some over here. New animal species. We got some manta rays. That might be out of range. But that's okay. We'll work it out. Let's see. Okay. We got to be a little bit closer. So what I'm going to do is my favorite trick, which is to put rock down and then put a node here. So now if we click U, now we can do this. I wanted to put the coral somewhat like near the beaches so it'll make sense. All right, let's put you down right there. I know that doesn't do us much good, but we can then immediately turn it into a coral thing and then move it out and get it somewhere where it's going to be useful. There we go. All right. Okay, so we're good there. Okay, so we got to backtrack a little bit and do something with the beaches. There we go. Monorails can be utilized for recycling, so connect your airship to the monorail network. Satisfy the needs of marine and terrestrial animals for them to remain and help maintain the ecosystem when you leave. Okay. We got some whales. Oh man, there's a whole lot more to this. Alright, let's take it in stages here. Recycler station. Okay, yeah, let's put our ship... Where can we put our ship? We can put our ship here. Let's do that. That makes sense. And then we can put you right in line with this node here. Recycling beacon. Placed on a monorail node to signify that a recycling drone should be dispatched to recycle here. Rock hopper. Moves a rock from one location to another. That's weird. Okay, let me think this through for a second. So this is sort of taking the place of... So is it just going to ship all the stuff by monorail? Okay, so instead of our little boat friend, that's what we have to work with. So we're going to need to hook everything up with these nodes. That's a very interesting challenge. Oh, and it erases the node. Oh man, that's very interesting. That's gonna be complicated. So we probably need to, like, hook everything up, right? Okay, well, let's not panic here, because there's still this that we can do. But we don't get our boat friend? I guess we don't. So in order to make that work, we would need to... We gotta build more nodes. Like, way more. Let me think this through for a second. We gotta build more nodes and make them connect. Like, way more nodes. This is a very interesting challenge. So wait, how does the node get there? Okay, hold on. We have a lot of stuff we gotta clean up. Again, partially because I didn't realize how much of a mess I was making, which I will accept responsibility for that. Consolidating all this back together is definitely an interesting challenge. And now I understand why the rock hopper exists. It's because that should shoot the rock this way, which we can then place a node down here, which connects all that. Okay, so that hooks up there. Now we gotta build out towards this way. It's a long distance to cross. Can we use the rock hopper thing? Okay, doesn't look like we can, but we can just kind of make infinite rocks with this. To which we then connect up with a node, like so. All right. So can we then connect it back up with you? Okay, so I think we're all hooked back up again. So if we work from, like, the furthest extent onto, like, the mainland, we might be able to make that work. So let's try this. Let's go with you. Because that should just take care of that one node. It shouldn't take all of that out, I don't think. This will make more sense to me the more I do it. Okay, so all that's taken care of. This is definitely something I could see myself goofing up on accident. Okay, just that one? Yes, let's do it. Same with... Oh, whoa. How does that even work? Hold on. How did you get missed? How is that going to get taken care of? Because it's not connected. Will anything happen since I just did that? Because it's not connected to anything. I don't think so. Hold on. So we got to do that first, and then try again. Hold on. No, wrong thing. This. Yes. That's what we want. Okay, so I guess it just needed a pathway before it could do it. Alright, let's take care of that. This is making a lot more sense. It just, like, mentally trying to figure out strategies for doing this. It's just all about consolidating stuff back together. It's not that complicated, but as with most things, I just make it complicated. Oh, you missed that one. I don't know how you missed it, but that's okay. Try again. And then do the same with you over here. As long as we just have nodes strategically placed, we should be okay. Oh, you got disconnected. So we gotta throw one of these down here. Like that. Go here. I think I understand how this works. That remains to be seen. So without me having to do anything, we have 13 out of 10 as far as animals being happy, which I think is probably just because of the water, maybe? This would be much more challenging if I had to worry about satisfying all those animals on this one as well. That would be very rough. Let's do that. And that. And you. And you. Take care of you. Take care of you. Let's put one of these right there so we can grab that. That doesn't disconnect me from the main thing, right? Okay, no, we're still connected up. Very good. Because if you just sort of work backwards from this, and you're doing it in order, you're not going to have to worry about doubling back. There we go. That's making sense. Might have to build something just over this way to grab you. But that's okay. That's simple enough. It's just a different way of doing it. instead of having to deal with water channels and stuff like that. It's a good thing that they don't have to travel back to it. Oh, we missed something over here. What did we miss? All right, let's do that. Let's do that, and then click you. Oh, it's one of those cliff things. I think we've almost got it. I don't think we're missing anything else. 4 buildings? That seems right. 2 buildings. And the final building. And all the animals are happy. So that's nice and easy. Awesome. We're good to go. That was a lot of fun. And that does look very pretty. This level was so different from the previous levels. Like, so different. But I loved it. Dang, if every level in this game gives me that, like, rush of, like, the perfect amount of a challenge, and then it leaves you with something beautiful like that, I think I'm really going to enjoy the rest of this game. Well, I'm going to call the episode there, so thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.